The West had a way of hiding men. Out here, a man could change his name, bury his past beneath dust and silence, and hope the world forgot he ever existed. But the law never forgot, and neither did guilt. This is the story of a stranger who rode into Red Hollow Ranch with nothing but a tired horse, a wounded shoulder, and a secret worth hanging for. He married the rancher's daughter 3 days later, and by the end of the summer, the entire town would learn exactly who he really was. Chapter 1. The Stranger Arrives. 1:35. The storm rolled across the plains just before sunset. Samuel Hale rode through it like a man who had nowhere left to go. His coat was soaked. Blood darkened his sleeve. His horse stumbled more than walked. Red Hollow Ranch appeared through the rain like salvation. Lantern light glowed from the porch. Inside, Daniel Whitaker, owner of the largest cattle ranch in 3 counties, watched the rider approach. Whitaker trusted few men, and he trusted strangers even less. But when the rider collapsed from his saddle before reaching the gate, mercy moved faster than suspicion. They carried him inside. The rancher's daughter, Clara Whitaker, cleaned his wound. Gunshot. Fresh. Danger followed wounds like that. When Samuel woke hours later, he gave only 2 truths. "My name is Sam, and I need work." He offered no past, no explanation. And Clara noticed something else. He slept like a man expecting to be chased. Sam worked harder than any ranch hand Red Hollow had ever seen before sunrise. He was already repairing fences. After dark, still tending horses. He never drank, never laughed, never spoke about where he came from. The ranch hands whispered. Men running from something always did 2 things. They worked too hard, and they never stayed long. But Clara saw something different. Kindness. Sam helped the youngest stable boy learn to ride. He fixed broken tools without being asked. And once, when a frightened calf was trapped in mud, he carried it out alone. Strong hands, gentle heart, dangerous mystery. Clara found herself watching him more than she meant to. 3 weeks later, Sheriff Boone arrived. Dust followed his horse like bad news. "Looking for a man," Boone announced. He unfolded a wanted poster. Murder. Train robbery. Name, Samuel Carter. Reward, $5,000. Clara's stomach tightened. The sketch looked almost like Sam, almost. But Sam stood calmly beside the barn, showing no fear. Too calm, the sheriff studied him. "You new here?" "Yes, sir." "Where from?" Sam paused. "East." Boone didn't smile. "Lots of trouble coming from the east lately." The sheriff left without arresting anyone, but suspicion stayed behind. That night, Clara confronted Sam. "Are you running from the law?" He didn't answer, and silence told her everything. Trouble came faster than expected. Cattle thieves attacked the ranch. 2 nights later, gunfire echoed across the fields. Sam fought like a soldier who had seen war. He protected the ranch, saved Daniel Whitaker's life. Afterward, Whitaker made a decision. "You saved my land," the old rancher said, "and my daughter needs protection." A wealthy landowner had been pressuring Clara into marriage to seize Red Hollow Ranch. Whitaker offered Sam a deal. Marry Clara to stay on the ranch, become family. Protection for protection. It wasn't romance. It was survival. Clara agreed. Reluctantly, Sam hesitated longer, because marriage meant roots. And men like him weren't allowed roots. But in the end, he said yes. The wedding was small. No music, no celebration. Just vows spoken beneath a wide western sky. Husband and wife, strangers bound by necessity. At first, they lived carefully around each other, polite, distant. But marriage has a way of revealing truth. Clara saw Sam wake from nightmares. He never removed his revolver. He watched every road leading to the ranch. One evening, she finally asked, "What did you do?" Sam's voice broke. "I was accused of killing a man." Accused. Not guilty. He told her about the train robbery, how he had tried to stop it, how the real criminals escaped while he was blamed. The law hunted him, and running became the only way to stay alive. For the first time, Clara saw not a criminal, and a wounded man trying to survive. Chapter 6. Love grows in dangerous soil. 21. Days turned into months. Their fake marriage became real. Shared meals turned into laughter. Long rides turned into quiet conversations. Sam smiled more. Clara trusted more. Love arrived slowly, unexpectedly. One night beneath the stars, Sam admitted, "I never planned to stay anywhere long enough to love someone." Clara answered softly, "Maybe you finally found somewhere worth staying." For the first time in years, Sam believed he might deserve peace. But peace never lasts for fugitives. They came at dawn, bounty hunters. 4 of them, led by the real killer, a man named Victor Kane, the man Sam had tried to stop months ago. Kane wanted 2 things, the reward money and silence. Gunfire erupted across Red Hollow Ranch. Sam refused to run. Not anymore. He fought beside Clara and her father. The truth surfaced during the confrontation. Kane confessed. Witnesses heard it. Sheriff Boone arrived just in time. The real criminal was finally exposed. Sam's name cleared. The law no longer chased him. When the dust settled, Sam stood free for the first time in years. No warrants, no fear, no running. He could leave, start over anywhere. But freedom had changed meaning. Home wasn't a place anymore. It was Clara. It was Red Hollow Ranch. Months later, townsfolk no longer called him the stranger. They called him husband, rancher, family, because sometimes the West doesn't just hide men. Sometimes it gives them a second chance. Some men run from the law, some run from their past. But the bravest ones stop running when they finally find something worth staying for.